Hello, Miss Keisha 34. Hello, Miss Disa 7. We're about to get started on some holiday sweets. Quick and easy, quick and painless. Hello, if you can hear me okay, just toss a heart. We're gonna get started in about 30 seconds. For Christmas. There we go. Can you see me? Hello, everybody. TGIF. Happy Friday. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa and all that good stuff. Are you guys ready to make some really cool raw veganness? Who's not tired of this song yet? The most downloaded Christmas song for this year. Always, forever. And welcome to Raw for a Day with Crystal Shay. This is our final episode for 2016, but I am so glad you're here. I'm going to show you how to make something really cool. I have a private client right now who has been heavily requesting this dish. He says he loves it with his coffee. So in the morning, good morning, Miss Keisha. We are about to make we're going to make two quick raw dishes because I promised you guys two today because I was not here on Wednesday. So today we're going to do a raw vegan sweet potato pie with a pecan topping. And we're going to do a strawberry pineapple sorbet for those who don't have like some cute fancy dessert maker thingy. Yeah, so let's just get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with some pecans. And I'm just going to, I already chopped them up. I got these from the market. And again, everything should always be as quick and easy and quick and painless as possible. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup in it. I used about a 1/4 cup of the pecans, potato, tomato, but don't call it off. I'm going to stir those up just a wee bit. Then I'm going to add a little bit of my Hawaiian black salt because it's going to give it a nice sweet, salty combination kind of thing. So there we go. We just got about a 1/4 cup of pecans with about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup and a pinch of salt. Now let's put together our pie, our filling. We're going to use about 2 cups. And again, this is another one of those recipes that I have or that I use that is not a Crystal Shay original. It is actually it actually came from the Graf Academy of Raw Food Education, where I got my certification as a raw food chef, care of Miss Jackie Graf, who has transitioned but has left us with great energy and great food. So we're going to take about 2 cups of sweet potato, which is actually probably about 1.5 medium-sized sweet potatoes. And we're just going to chop it up just a little bit so that the blender doesn't have to work so hard, okay? You just chop those up. Watch your fingers. Be careful. I got plenty of cooking battle wounds this week, which is so funny to me. So, yeah. So, we're going to take about 2 cups of sweet potatoes and put those in our blender. And you can see that's about 2 cups. I don't even want to put that one in there. Too much sweet potato is going to take away from some of the flavor, right? So, we're doing 2 cups of sweet potatoes. We're going to do 20 of the pitted medjool dates. Very sweet, nature's candy, absolutely gooey and delicious. I'm going to cheat and take half one of those. I'm just going to throw all those right in there. This is my pie. I can put that in there. 10 dates. We're going to do 1 vanilla bean. I just got my vanilla beans in yesterday. I ordered these online. They are Madagascar bourbon grade A vanilla beans. So aromatic. It smells so good. I'm just going to take a whole bean I'm just gonna chop it up just a little bit to make it easy on the blender. But we're gonna take the whole bean, and you don't have to scrape the seeds out or anything. You're just gonna put them right into the blender with about a teaspoon of cinnamon. This is just some value dollar store cinnamon I have. Psst. Big savings, pass it on. Psst. Cinnamon is delicious, pass it on. So we're gonna do about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Teaspoon, according to your eye. A half a teaspoon of our Hawaiian black sea salt. That's just a few turns of that. And then we're gonna do a tablespoon of our coconut butter. And I've showed you guys this before, it's just coconut butter. You can see, typically you'll see all of the coconut oil resting on the top when you first open it, which is so yummy. But that is coconut butter. And we'll do a tablespoon of that. Tablespoon, you know, just a tablespoon. And about a cup and a half of water. That's about a cup and a half of water. And that's it. We're going to put the lime in the coconut. Yeah, no, I love to say that. Put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up. So you put the top on your butter mix. And I want you guys to be able to see this with me. Okay. You put your top on here. And voila. Just a wee bit. My sweet potatoes are stuck at the bottom. Okay, that should be good. Let's try that again. Okay, focus, okay. Beautiful orange, yummy, oh, smells so good and vanilla-y deliciousness. Let's see. That's so good. And to that, now if you took this out right now, technically you'd have like a sweet potato smoothie and you can do whatever you want to do with it. But because we want it to be a little bit thicker, like a actual pie, we're going to add a half a tablespoon of psyllium husk. And psyllium husk is a binder. It makes it a little, it's high fiber. And so it swells it and gives it more of a pie-like texture. And we're going to use about half a tablespoon of psyllium husk. Now, don't do what I did one time. One time I thought it was okay to use psyllium husk in. That was not the best idea. It gave it a really nasty texture. So if you ever want something thickened up that you're cooking, just use something like an arrowroot or some type of almond flour and water combination, because the psyllium is not the way to go. So you add your half a tablespoon of psyllium into your container, and then you're going to blend it again until smooth. Until it's mixed well, and let that sit for like 5 minutes so that it starts to do its thing to help it to stick together. So while we're waiting a few minutes for that to start to bind, we're going to prepare a little pie dish. And into my little bowl here, I am adding a prepared date and nut crust that I made previously. It's some almonds, some pecans, some walnuts, and cinnamon and dates. So it's really crumbly. The texture is like that. It sticks together on its own, but it's still pretty loose. And we're just gonna put this in the bottom of our little dish here. Our pie dish. It doesn't have to be really thick or anything. It's gonna be really good no matter how you do it. So don't make too big of a deal out of it. Make it as thicker, as thin as you want. Okay. So we're pressing that down like so. And that's probably barely an eighth of an inch thick. Make it as thick as you want. And then we're going to blend this again till it becomes soft. So I've done this before where I didn't blend it after I put the psyllium in it. And the texture was just a little bit funny. It still tastes very good, but the texture was funny. So heads up, go ahead and make sure that you blend it some more after you put the psyllium in. Okay, so now we're gonna add this into our little pre-made crust. That's what we have here. Our sweet potato pie. This is a really cool dessert to take to your family for the holiday. They will not believe how good it is and that it's actually raw and it's good for you. There's no butter, there's no sugar. They're not gonna want to taste it, but you can tell them it's really, really good. Really, really good. And then you're just gonna top this with your pecans soaked in maple syrup and sea salt. If you want your nuts to end up nice and crunchy and chewy, you can stick them in the oven for about an hour on your lowest setting, and they'll be really crunchy and really sweet and really chewy. So here you have it, your sweet potato pie. Let's see how it tastes. This is so good. Let me give you a close up. That's so good. And then we're gonna move right along, I know it's your lunchtime, to our second easy sweet treat. And it's simply a strawberry pineapple sorbet that we're gonna use using our blender. Now, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see my son make the strawberry banana ice cream with the the Magic Bullet dessert maker on Monday. And if you have something like that, you can absolutely just add your frozen fruit to that, and you have an instant sorbet. But if you didn't have that, like I didn't until I got it, then you can do the same thing with your blender. And you're just going to add some some frozen fruit. And here I have frozen pineapple, frozen strawberries, and depending on the season, they tend not to be as sweet as I like, so I'm just gonna drizzle some honey in here. Just a wee bit. So it can be nice and sweet, and the kids will think I'm the best mom ever for making them sorbet for breakfast. Did I say that out loud? For snack. And then to that, we're going to add, we're just gonna put our top on. Sorry guys, I would have to go rinse this out, and I don't want to leave you. So we're gonna put our top on, and put our tamper on, and letter it. Just a little bit. We are making our strawberry pineapple sorbet. we just did our sweet potato pie. I want to show you guys since you're here. It was our sweet potato pie with our pecan topping. I'm just got to take a bite just for y'all, not for me, just for y'all, because it was real good. I want you to see it up close and personal one more time. And then here, we did a strawberry pineapple sorbet simply by adding frozen pineapple, frozen strawberry, and about 2 tablespoons of honey. It's easy. The kids will love it. They're going to think you're the best ever because you just gave them frozen ice cream, Mom. We got ice cream with no fat, no sugar, good for you. It's dreamy. Oh, look at that. Can y'all see that? Let's see how it tastes. Frozen pineapple, frozen strawberry. So it's about a half a cup of frozen pineapple, half a cup of frozen strawberry, and about a 1/4 cup of honey. And this is just stick it in your blender and blend, blend, blend until you have a nice frozen sorbet. I would like mine a little sweeter, so I'll probably add a little more honey and then stir it up again. But these are great holiday treats, guys. You can take them to your family and friends, wow them for Christmas Eve. Do your thing, okay? It's been me, Raw for a Day with Crystal Shay. Hope to see you guys next year with more fun treats for you to do on your lunch hour in 30 minutes or less. Peace.